Joining us now, CNN political commentators Karen Finney and Alice Stewart. Alice, you heard DeSantis' defense, but isn't it true that the governor is slumping in the polls right now, and he's really only secured one major big-name endorsement, that from the Oklahoma governor?
Well, Wolf, as he said, he was asked the question, he replied, look, it's hard to say that he hasn't caught fire or there's a failure to launch when the contest really has just begun. And anyone who has stayed in a significant position of number 2 behind Donald Trump, steady as he has, and has $150 million in the bank to spend in Iowa, that will go a long way to him getting his message out there. Look, I don't have a dog in this hunt, but I can say that there are many Republicans in there that are going to work Iowa. And with that kind of money that DeSantis has, he can put gas in the tank, boots on the ground, and ads on television to get his message out there.
Karen, other than attacking the media, how does DeSantis shift the narrative about the success of his campaign?
You know, that's exactly, though, Wolf, part of the challenge. Well, he has constantly, rather than shifting his narrative or trying to talk about issues that could potentially broaden his coalition, he's sort of doubled down and become more extreme. And again, whatever he's selling, the Republican primary electorate just does not seem to be interested in buying it. They trust former President Trump to be the MAGA person in the race. He should be trying to find a different lane to run in, not trying to out-Trump Trump.
Alice, I want to turn to the Iowa caucuses, which we're now learning will actually be held on January 15th. You worked for Mike Huckabee and Ted Cruz's campaigns, both of whom they actually won Iowa, but not the party's presidential nomination. So just how important are the Iowa caucuses anymore?
Very important, and I might throw Rick Santorum's name in that mix as well in terms of winning the Iowa caucus. They're very important. I talked with the Iowa GOP chairman, Jeff Kaufman, today, and he says the fact they have announced the caucus date means that it's off to the races, and it ups the intensity and ups the action in the state of Iowa. And keep in mind, there's plenty of candidates that will be out there working in the Hawkeye state. And it's important to note, Iowa was never meant to be the state to pick the nominee. This is a state that winnows the field. It's a beautiful state in terms of low amount to put your ads on television. And the candidates, like many that I've worked for that don't have a lot of money in the bank, can get out there, get their message to the voters, and do some good, solid retail politics. Iowa is a state where you can live off the land. You can work with very tight budget and get the message out. And there's more than one ticket out of Iowa. Anyone that comes in the top 3 has tremendous name ID that really is a great springboard into New Hampshire and South Carolina.
What do you think, Karen?
I think given the amount of money and the position that he's in the polls, if Trump comes out of Iowa victorious, it's going to be very hard for others to hang on credibly.
Karen Finney, Alice Stewart, ladies, thank you very much.